Chipping is an important element to the game of golf. If we get better at chipping, chances are our scores will improve. Today I'm going to go through a couple of things that I see my pupils most commonly do during the lessons I give at Halifax West End Golf. Welcome to the channel. If you are new, please hit the subscribe button below. You'll get notifications through when we do post the new videos on. So one of the reasons why we don't get better at chipping is, one, we probably don't practice it as much as we would like, because if you aren't a good chipper, you very rarely will practice it because you feel like there's no point. You want to practice something that you do enjoy doing, but if you do practice, you're actually just reinforcing bad movements, bad technique, and as a result, your technique will become more consistent, but it still won't improve. You may have good days, you may have bad days. So I'm going to go through a couple of things today that I see quite a lot common in the lessons I give at the golf club, and I'm sure if you adapt them in your practice over the next few weeks while we're on lockdown in a bit of garden practice, I'm sure will have a massive benefit to your game. So the first one I see is people standing a little bit too far away from the golf ball, trying to obviously get lower. You're gripping down it a little bit, you're getting lower. So the problem being is with that, it's creating this rounded swing path. And even if you do get into a good posture position, I still do see that people take it around and behind them. This has a couple of things that will affect, especially in your downswing. You'll be coming too much from the inside, you'll be coming a bit shallow, your heel will be impacting the ground, and all in all, your angle of attack won't be as we would like. You won't get that crisp little nip that you're looking for, and it'll be more of a scoop. So, you know, we've used these a lot recently, garden canes, lining up sticks and the likes. So today's no different. Obviously I cannot get it into the floor here. Obviously if you're practicing in the garden it'll be a little bit easier. But I've got a little basket here, and one of the things is just get the garden cane or the lining up stick and try and replicate the angle of your club at address. This way you cannot actually go around your body. And the other thing is, what we'll try to do is rather than having the heel on the ground, try and get the sole of the club flush to the ground. We'll put your hands and your shaft in a more vertical position. This will help as well. It will help you use the bounce of the golf club through impact. So what you do is obviously then you take it back, and you can see that your golf club is still in front of your hands. You're not going around, you're not having to flip it coming back into the golf ball. And one of the main things is that your loft, as it's coming into the golf ball, is more pointing to target. You're not coming in with the blade quite open. I know I'm talking about a standard chip here. It is very, very different chipping techniques where you keep the club face open and things like that, but this is just what I'm talking about, a standard chipping technique that's just straight back, straight forward. You're not trying to hit it high or anything like that. So as you're coming down, because you're in a more upright position, your golf loft of your golf club is covering the golf ball a little bit more, and you'll get a nice angle of attack, a little bit more steeper angle of attack into the golf ball, and you'll get that nip. And when you get that nip, when you get that right angle of attack, what you will get then is the ball reacting on the green, because you get a ball to club contact, and obviously you get the spin generated from the contact. So that is one of the things that I do see quite often. So that was chipping fault number 1. Number 2 is the main one that I see more people do than anything, and that is letting the golf club pass their hands through impact. I understand the reason for people doing this is we're wanting to get the golf ball high, we're going to chip it up in the air, and the feeling is if we do this, that we're going to get the golf club underneath the golf ball and we're going to hit the golf ball up in the air. Well, we know from experience that that doesn't work often enough. All we're doing is we're going to hit the leading edge of the golf club and we're going to hit a thin skull across the green, and you're going to be faced with a very, very similar shot coming back, which is not very good for your confidence. So during the first lockdown lessons, I did give a chipping technique that I hope you practiced, and I think coupled with this little drill will definitely be beneficial. Again, I'm talking a lot about these garden sticks and lining up sticks. Is what we're wanting is we put the lining up stick up the back of the club. I'm really sorry, but the room is a little bit small. I'm more or less back up against the wall here, so bear with me. So as we take it away, oh, wait a minute, I'll make the back of it a little bit smaller. As we take it away, we want to feel, as I say, that the golf club is on line. You can see where it's pointing. Then as you then come and hit the golf ball, we want to feel like your left hip is clearing out of the way and you're not getting that hitting. If you do manipulate your wrists, what you will do is obviously you will hit your body. So swinging it back to here, swinging it down, getting your left hip moving out of the way and swinging it forwards, and making sure that that golf club is swinging in front of you and that you've not flicked that wrist, that your left arm and your club are in line. I'll do it face on so you can see it. This could be very difficult. So you're going here, back to here and through, and you can see how you're feeling that you're getting that hip out of the way. Just a couple of simple techniques that I'm sure if you incorporate into your garden practice, you will become a better chipper once we come out of lockdown. If you have enjoyed the content, please give us a like. There is a link below. If you've got any comments, please do so. Your feedback is massively welcome. You know, if you've got any ideas or shots that you want me to cover for future videos, please let us know. If you have yet to subscribe, please do so. Press the bell as well. You get your notifications through when we post any new content. Good practicing. I hope you're all safe and well, and I look forward to seeing you soon.